Hello and welcome to another Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft. I'm Paul Cheon, and currently we are sitting in the 40s. For some silly reason, I clicked the join a queue button before we looked at the ranks, but we're kind of somewhere in the 30s or 40s. Just trust me, okay? Now, before this draft fires, I did want to say, if you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, I did launch my Patreon channel. The link to the Patreon is in the description below. Shout out to all the current patrons. I really do appreciate your support, as it allows me to continue making this awesome content. So check it out. Once again, link in the description below. All right, let's hop into this draft. Something nice, something sweet, and a Fibblethip, okay? Fibblethip is pretty cool. It gets you some value. It's very slow, and the body itself is really, really rough. So I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's also double blue, so it's hard to cast on top of that. So I don't think it's the card that I'm going to be looking at. The cards that I'm looking at are Frontier Seeker, which is an excellent card if you're the green-white mount deck. 2 mana for a 2/1, enters the battlefield. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You can get a plains or a mount. But if you're not green-white specifically, it's not that great. It sometimes gets you a plane. So for me, I am definitely taking Beastbound Outcaster. This is a green card that is just going to be fantastic in most green decks. Green decks are chock full of just ginormous creatures. Cactarantula, Free Strider Commando, the Beaver, all kinds of stuff, right? So I think Beastbound Outcaster is the pick in this pack because not only that, it's in the best color, right? Green is the best color in the set, in the format, and so starting things out with the premium green uncommon is always something that's pretty nice. Moving on to this pack, we have Essence Capture, which is a nice counter against creatures in this format, but double blue makes it really, really tough, and I'm not really interested in that. Vial Smasher is very, very good if you want to be the black-red aggressive deck, but I don't think it's necessarily what we want to do after our first pick, Beastbound Outcaster. So when we look at the commons, I'm looking at Desert, Patient Naturalist, and Desperate Bloodseeker. And I think Patient Naturalist and Desperate Bloodseeker are relatively close in power level, but given that we first picked a green card, I'm just going to go with the green card here. And Beastbound Outcaster and Patient Naturalist as the way to start this draft. All right, this is interesting because I think it's between 2 removal spells. We have Murder and Consuming Ashes. One destroys a creature but costs 3 mana. So that's nice. But the other one, Exile, surveils 2 when you kill something smaller. And Exile is very relevant in this format. All right, after contemplation, I'm going to take the Murder. I mean, it's cheaper. I think the Exile is nice. But I feel like you cannot go too wrong with the cheaper effect there. I think it's actually closer than it seems. I think most people would say that obviously it's the cheaper card that you take. But I do think it's closer than this seems, mostly because this format is slower than you would expect, or than what we've had in the past. And because the format's slower, it's not as big of a deal that something's cheaper. And like I said before, Exile is super relevant, and being able to surveil 2 on smaller things is also very, very relevant. So let me know what you think. Murder or Consuming Ashes. Here, I'm going to take Throw from the Saddle. Marchesa is really cool, but too hard to cast with our first 2 picks. Eartha Joe is also really, really nice, but Throw from the Saddle is just a premium removal spell, and I'm going to take it over the Festering Gulch, which would be the other consideration. I would take the green-black Desert over most cards, but not over Throw from the Saddle. Here, it's a pretty easy Hard Bristle Bandit. There's no other green card or black card in this pack, and there's nothing even that's better than the Hard Bristle Bandit here, right? Steer Clear is kind of a mediocre trick. There's a blue-white Desert that you could consider, but I'm just happy with the Bandit. It's actually, you know what's funny is this card is actually worse than you would expect, but I still like it. I still think it's good. It's just good to have as a cheap 2 mana threat. But I used to have this as one of the best green commons, and I'm definitely lower on it now, where I think it's maybe the 4th best green common in the set, whereas before I thought it was maybe number 2 behind Throw from the Saddle. I think there are a number of other green cards that are better. Here, let's look at Indomitable Creativity. Just for a second, I'm going to let you read this card. Okay, we're not going to take it because it sucks. And I'm going to take Cactarantula. Nice card to ramp into. It's good if we can pick up some deserts, good with our fight spells. As much as I like just Creosote Heath, let's go ahead and take the Cactarantula here. And unclear what our second color needs to be here, to be honest, because we only saw that pack with the Murder, and that was it, right? So Taking a look at this pack, we have Ankle Biter. I'm not the biggest fan of Ankle Biter in this set. There's like Skullduggery and just other ways to kill this. If you have a lot of bite spells, it gets better. There's Terminal Agony. If I want it to be green, black, splash, red, just to have another hard removal spell, I could consider that. But I think, I mean, this, if I don't have a discard outlet, it's just kind of slow anyways. I'm just going to take Conduit Pylons. I just really like Conduit Pylons in general. I think I would play a copy of this in most of my decks. And that does feel like black is the other color that we need to be. And I'm loving this. Black-green is one of my favorite color combinations that I want to be in this format. Now we have a Murder and a Consuming Ashes. Forsaken Miner is a little bit better if you're looking to be more aggressive. So I like this in black-red and black-white. A little bit less in black-green. Although it is nice in black-green because black-green has a lot of self-mill. And if you mill this, you're getting value. But certainly not going to take it over the premium removal spell in Consuming Ashes. Oh, so starting out really nicely here. We have 7 cards I'm really happy with playing, along with a desert that I just like. If I'm playing any ways to search for deserts, this is just an excellent one to get, because if you do have a bunch of lands, it still lets you surveil, right? Here, gosh, I guess I'll take Reach for this guy in case I need it as a playable, although I really hope that I don't need it. Skullduggery, I don't mind as a one-of in most decks, so I'll take it here. If I have enough good spells, I won't play it, but I'll just take it here for now. I'll take a Corrupted Conviction here, but again, this is kind of more of a black-white sacrifice style card. Take a Sterling Hound here. Hopefully we don't have to play that either. Take a Trick Shot here in case I need to splash removal. And yeah, I mean, this is an okay start. Not insane. And we open Selvala, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the Selvala. This card is absolutely a bomb and absolutely worth splashing. Now, it's a lot better if you can play it turn 4 consistently. And because we're going to be a black-green based deck, it's going to be less good. Lotus Ring is also really interesting. I haven't really played with it. I'm actually curious. I mean, this format's slower, so this could be okay, right? All right, I have 57% win rate. It's actually pretty good. But Selvala is a bomb. Selvala is a 62% win rate rare. We have a Conduit Pylons to help splash, although you want to get actual white fixing. This is a really good pack, though. Lotus Ring, Shepherd of the Clouds, Repulse in the pack with like a desert and a couple. Maybe we can table one of these Dance of the Tumbleweeds, but I think this is rising up in the rankings for a lot of people. So I have not been seeing as many Dance of the Tumbleweeds late as I would like. But gonna take the Selvala here and try to figure out a way to play it. We have a Hard Bristle Bandit and a Conduit Pylons already. All right, what do we have here? Void Slime is a counterspell I'm not too interested in. Double Blue obviously is not great. Also, it's just not good, period. It's just not that good. So, not going to take it here. We have, I think, a couple of options. I guess Binding Negotiation is a consideration. I'm not super high on this. Voracious Varmint if you need a 2, but I think there's enough powerful cards here that I'm not going to take the Varmint. For me, it's between the Mirage Mesa to help with the splash or Shepherd of the Clouds. I think Shepherd of the Clouds is just too good. It just gives you way too much value. I'm just going to take this and take the powerful card now and focus on my mana fixing later. That's going to be the plan. But white definitely wasn't open in pack 1, so I really shouldn't be looking to take a bunch of these white cards. For example, in this pack, there's a Frontier Seeker, but I'm not going to take it because I know that I don't want to be a base white deck with what we have here so far. The weird part though, so with this pack is there's just nothing I really like. I'll just take a Free Strider Commando, but this one I was a little high on coming into the set, but I've cooled off on it. I think it's fine. It's a fine filler creature. I'll play it. I like it over Tornado. I have 3 decent removal spells already, so. It's also super nice if this dies and then you put it back into play with Shepherd of the Clouds. It comes into play as a 5/5, but of course that requires you to have a mountain play, and in black-green that just doesn't happen that often. All right, this is really interesting. We have Throw from the Saddle versus Shoot the Sheriff. I'm really curious what the pick is between those two. Now, I don't have any mounts right now, and I don't have that many cheap creatures. So I think I'm going to take a Shoot the Sheriff here over Throw from the Saddle. I already have a Throw from the Saddle, and given that I don't have any mount creatures, I want to take the Shoot the Sheriff here just to make sure I have just good, like just a 2-mana thing that kills everything and can potentially blow people out in combat. Yes, please. And following that up, this is a really good pack. We have the best uncommon in the set in Outcaster Greenblade. Gonna slam this. This gives us the white fixing. We can play a Plains if we want. And hopefully we can pick up a white desert. But this card is phenomenal. I do like me a Vault Plunderer, but Green Blade is much, much better. And moving on, now we have Desert Stew. Gonna slam this as well. So our removal is looking fantastic. Shoot the Sheriff, Throw from the Saddle, Murder, Consuming Ashes, and Desert Stew. Arid Archway is okay, but in a 3-color deck, you really can't afford to play 2-color deserts that give you colorless mana. And Desert Stew is obviously going to be fantastic. We do need to put a higher emphasis now on deserts. So you will see me prioritize deserts moving forward, especially if they're green, black, or white. Because it looks like we're pretty good on playables here. And all we need right now is just deserts to get things going. Rise of the Varmints is okay, but I like Patient Naturalist a little more. Snakeskin Veil is also fine, but our spell count's pretty high. And we have a lot of good spells already. I just want another just decent 3-mana creature to put into my deck. So Patient Naturalist there is the pick. And oh! This is interesting. Dance of the Tumbleweeds versus Lush Oasis. I'm going to take Dance of the Tumbleweeds here. I just really love this card. It guarantees that you can find your desert. If this was a green, black, or white desert, I'd take it. But I want to take at least my first copy of Dance of the Tumbleweeds. I just think this card is very, very good. Here I'm just going to... I guess I'll take a Red Rock Sentinel in case I have to play it. But unlikely. We'll rare draft here. And move on. So, yeah, that was a really solid pack. So what do we need now? We need deserts. Remember, like, what is it? Where'd it go? Did I not? Oh, I was like, where'd Dance of the Tumbleweeds go? My eyes just stopped working. I was like, where the hell is my Dance of the Tumbleweeds? Here it is. This also acts like a desert. So it's a nice thing to have. All right, here we have Throw from the Saddle and Stubborn Burrowfiend. I'm going to slam Stubborn Burrowfiend here. We already have, what is it? We have Shepherd of the Clouds to get stuff back from the graveyard. We're in need of good 2-drops. So this is everything that the black-green deck wants. Throw from the Saddle is fantastic. Bristling Backwoods is a decent desert, but Burrowfiend is, like I said, premium 2-mana card. All right, moving on here. We have Cactus Folk Sure Shot, but we're not red, so we don't want that. It's between Throw from the Saddle and Soured Springs. I mean, Throw from the Saddle is just too good. Look, if these were deserts that helped me play my cards, I would play it. And now a third pick Pest Infestation. That should not happen. This is a premium green rare, and this deck is looking actually a lot like the deck that we had a couple days ago. I'm going to take Pest Infestation over Consuming Ashes. I do think it's a better card. And we already have we have 6 removal spells. I think Pest Infestation gives you a different angle of attack. You can go wide with all the tokens you get here with the Pest Infestation. So let's go ahead and take that. And I'm going to put that kind of in the creature slot. Let's just say it's a 5-mana creature. Why not? And okay. What? Oh no. What is this pack? What on earth is this pack? I was looking at the clear shot, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to take clear shot. I'm going to be responsible here and take Creosote Heath. But what else is in the pack? One of the best rares in the set. I'm taking Seraphic Steed, and you can't stop me. And now I'm taking Spinewoods Paladin. And how is the mana going to work? Hope? This card is so good. Even if you don't play it turn 2, just even late in the game, right? I have a lot of removal spells. It's great with Throw from the Saddle. It makes a flyer. It's certainly a card worthy of splashing. For example, let's say we play 2 planes. 2 planes, Conduit Pylons, Outcaster Greenblade, and Dance of the Tumbleweeds. 5 white sources. I love me a Back for More. This card is also excellent. So let's go ahead and take that. All right, I'm good on spells now. I just want deserts. That's all. Do I have to take this one? I can't play this colorless desert, can I? What thoughts on Insatiable Avarice? Should I take this for science? I don't think it's good. I don't know that I'm going to have triple black for this. Oh my gosh. And then now we have this pack. We have Aloe Alchemist, which is another premium 2. I mean, I gotta take the Aloe Alchemist. All right, here we go. There's a desert. There's a desert. Let's take a desert. Let's see. Do we have any other fixing? We have, like I said, we have the Green Blade, Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Maybe I'll play this Gold Rush, especially because I'm a little splashy. Tumbleweed, right? Come on, can we get a desert here? Oh my gosh. That is the most clutch Creosote Heath ever. That is so clutch. That is so incredibly clutch. I am so happy we got that Heath. Okay. So we got 3 deserts. We could have definitely had more, but we were trying to balance power and deserts. And I think we did an okay job. I'm going to put this Gold Rush in here as a consideration just to help me potentially splash and as a combat trick, but we'll see where things go. Probably only want, how many white cards do we have? 1, 2, 3 white cards. Okay. Definitely want at least ink. I mean, we're mostly green. We want all the green. So this gives us 9 green sources. 79, 10, 16, 17, 18. We do need to cut something if we play it like this. I mean, the only spell I can cut is Gold Rush. And I think I like all my creatures. 4, 5, 6, 7. We can put Beastbond Outcaster technically at the 2 slot. Well, green was really open here. And Cactarantula we can put at the 5 slot. So yeah, I guess we'll just cut the Gold Rush. I mean, it's just not that impressive. Although it does give us the white. I'm still going to cut it. All right. So let's go with something like this. And we just need to find a cut for our deck. Is it a Plains or is it a Swamp? We don't actually have that many black cards. But the problem is the black cards are all really hard to cast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black cards. And we have exactly 5 black cards to go with 3 white cards. Yeah, it's probably cutting a Swamp. It's kind of rough. We have 5 black, but remember, we do have the Conduit Pylons. We have a Hard Bristle Bandit on top of that. So it's really important to get the green early. And then we have the Green Blade and Dance of the Tumbleweeds. So I think our mana will still be fine. So let's see how this goes. Looks pretty solid to me. We have some nice top-end cards. Selvala, really, really good interaction. Not a ton of 2-for-1 type cards, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, we are on the play. We don't have any forests, but we have a Conduit Pylons and 3 lands. I'm going to keep this. We'll play the Pylons turn 1 to see if we can find a green source here. Do we want Murder? Actually, we don't. We have a lot of good removal, and I really just want to find a green source. Perfect. Let's plot the Outcaster. If I don't have a play next turn, I'm probably just going to play this out as a 3-3, honestly. Voracious Varmint? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just play this. I know it's not super value-y, but it's okay. We can get it back with Shepherd of the Clouds and then draw a card off of it. And then once they kill our Shepherd of the Clouds, we get it back with Back for More. Hell yeah. So they didn't do anything turn 3. Ooh. And we drew Seraphic Steed. All right, let's attack for 3. And I guess we play it. I'm not going to throw from the saddle with all that mana up, though. It would be pretty incredible if they just didn't have a way to kill the steed. No, the exile. Why didn't you murder it? You needed to murder it. Man, our hand is so weird. I don't really want to play Shepherd of the Clouds, but do I have to? If I draw a land? I don't know. I guess I didn't draw a land. How are we not able to cast anything? This is pretty wild. It's okay. This hand is very capable of playing a long game. So, depending on obviously what the top end of our opponent's deck. It's okay. Forest was the best possible draw here for us. Is it another Consuming Ashes? See, they murdered that one. It's okay. We'll play Cactarantula. This one's good against removal. Especially if we draw a land. Let's say they kill this. Oh, yes. Pest Infestation. Let's go. I am in for this. Make 4 1/1s and get your Cactarantula back after it drew you a card. Yes, please. This is nice. Okay. Okay. Patient Naturalist, sure. All right. What island play? Okay, they are going super deep. But I guess so are we, to some degree. Blood Hustler, we don't care about. Okay. Let's attack for 6. We don't have a mountain play, so we'll, Oh, hold on. What am I doing? I can play Shepherd of the Clouds and get back Seraphic Steed. Seems pretty good. Oh no, I can't get back Seraphic Steed. What am I saying? That got exiled. Let's play the Hard Bristle Bandit here. All right, what you got? Lazov. We can manage Lazov. Mystical Tether, okay. Man, I should have held on to the Pest Infestation. They have 1 black available. Wow, Outcaster Greenblade is phenomenal. Let's go ahead and throw from the saddle here. It's a 7/6. Let's get a desert. Let's draw a card. Whew, that was nice. Let's just attack with the Cactarantula. All right, they're at 5. And we have a lethal attack next turn with all the action. And we have backup. We have backup here, just in case. Okay. Don't think that's going to be good enough here. I don't have anything to get back, right? Yeah, they're just dead on board. Yeah. Or they're not dead on board, but they're pretty darn dead. All right, so a lot of value there. A lot of value. Our opponent also did the value thing, but we got on board a little bit better here. So let us keep this streak going. All right, on the play, certainly keeping this. Bristling Backwoods, Forest, Swamp, Hard Bristle Bandit, Pest Infestation, Throw from the Saddle, and Spinewoods Paladin. So this is amazing hand. Turn 2 Hard Bristle Bandit into turn 3 Paladin is an option if they don't kill our Hard Bristle Bandit. If they kill the Hard Bristle Bandit, well, we just drew Patient Naturalist, so that's also fine. Our opponent played Frontier Seeker with Forest, so that tells me they're likely green-white mounts. Let's go ahead and plot this Spinewoods Paladin. Oko! Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Loses all. Is it still an artifact? I think it's still an artifact. All right, let's get back this forest. Oh man, this is brutal. The question is, am I supposed to throw from the saddle this Frontier Seeker and get Oko down to 4 so they don't exchange something? I just feel like I want to just use all my mana here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I can't complain. My Cruel Ultimatum control deck, I turn 3 Oko to a lot of people, right? So, is this an artifact? No, it's green. Okay. Dang. So I can't Pest Infestation it. But I do have this Bindwoods Paladin. Ooh, I have back for more. I forgot that I got the Cactarantula here. Mystical Tether, huh? Land would be amazing. That I did not well, I guess they're blue-green splash white. That's on 5? Ha, man. This is super unfortunate. I don't think I can kill the Oko this turn. So I think it's just Pest Infestation. Yeah, it's gotta be. Gain a bunch of life and no attacks. When Oko is in play, the whole game is, what can I do to get the Oko off the battlefield? Well, this 5/4 Trampler hopefully will help. Along with all of these creatures that we have. All right, hey, they're tapped out. Oh, they get to exile Cactarantula. No! My back for more! My back for more! Oh, that's brutal. Wait, where did it go? They did, okay. Yeah, they did. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. So they can block a 3/3. So if we do this, if they block one of these, this still dies. This can still attack them. Oko down. Oko down. It took a lot of work. But we have a pretty nice board here with a Shoot the Sheriff and a Back for More in our hand. And we have successfully killed Oko. I don't know what they're even trying to do. Like, what are they're splashing Frontier Seeker? Is that what's happening? No, this is and we run into this a lot. Just like colors? I don't care about colors. I'll just play them all. No. They're blue, white, splash, black, and green. Sorry. No. They're not splashing green. Oh, never mind. Why do I even try to figure this out? That's a rogue. Man. The exiling the Cactarantula was so big. We don't even have great attacks here. I mean, that is kind of the issue with the Pest Infestation, right? Like, I can kill this Naturalist and attack with everything, and they block my Bandit and take 8 and go to 10. Yeah, I don't... That's the thing. I don't know how good this is. That's a rogue. I can't kill it with Shoot the Sheriff. Duelist of the Mind. Okay, well, at least that's something I can kill. What is this? What is this? Targeting Patient Naturalist, and they are attempting to... The question is, do I just kill the Patient Naturalist? Probably. All right, we attacking. Yep, we attacking. It's all we can do. It is all we can do. Go wide and hope for the best. The thing is, if they attack with the Brigand, I just have more attacks. So we're just kind of trying to race each other. And I'm just hoping that these 4 creatures are going to be good enough. The Brigand is pretty annoying. I could keep more, like, a Pest back, maybe. All right, let's play Conduit Pylons. Put that on in the graveyard. I was really hoping to find a large creature there. What if they kill the Paladin? That would be so good for me. They could, like, double block and loot twice with the Strix, I guess. Okay. Yeah, so they are going to kill it. That's excellent. Now, they do get to draw a bunch of cards, which is not ideal. But sure. Now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to kill. I think I'm going to wait. Kind of force them to commit a crime if they want to get in there with the Nimble Brigand. They do have a very tricky deck. We try to get some 2-for-1s in. We have tried to fight through Oko. So a lot that we have been trying to fight through here. So they didn't have a crime to commit there. Pest Infestation for 3. Very, very nice. All right, let's cast this on our Paladin. Let's fight the Brigand. We play one way. They're just up so many cards, though. That Pest Infestation was so good. So many triggers. Hey, at least we fought through the Pest Infestation. Right? At least we fought through that, but their deck is just doing a little bit more at generating some card advantage. And we need to draw basically some more removal here, I guess, to get the Duelist of the Mind off the battlefield. And this Harrier Strix, when this game goes long, it's doing some work. What are they doing for 1 mana? All right, that was not ideal. How many cards? They have 11 cards left. Man, they've drawn so many cards. Was there any self-milling happening? I guess maybe there was a Patient Naturalist. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to kill Duelist of the Mind or Nimble Brigand, honestly. They both seem quite good here. Kambal? Oh my gosh. Yeah. In situations like this, like, my opponent is just tremendously favored despite the life total here. Okay. Can't attack anymore. I mean, this Nathan Stoyer is getting me good. We need some Cactarantulas here to block these flyers, maybe. Raucous Entertainer, sure. Okay. That's a thing. Let's play this 5/5. Let's pass. I mean, Desert's Dew deals what? 5 damage? Do I want a 5? Yeah, I mean, I imagine I want a 5/5. They chose to stop looting. Yeah, let's plot it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they have 3 lands left in their deck. Oh, that's incredible. Shepherd of the Clouds to get Nathan back, probably, and then put a +1/+1 counter on everything. That's probably going to seal the deal, to be honest. Getting back Duelist of the Mind and then putting a counter on it seems very, very good. Oh, you can get back any permanent? Just kidding. That is a second Oko. Yeah. Mad Hatter, sweet deck. Sweet deck. Don't think we're gonna come back from this one. Pest Infestation, Oko, nonsense. GG's. Alright. They had some sweet value. We are now ranked 40. Okay. It's okay. I still like our deck. I think our deck is fine. But that was a game where we had to sacrifice so much damage to try to kill that Oko, right? I feel like our deck probably has a little bit of a better early game in that matchup, but if the game goes long, they definitely have more inevitability than we do. Okay, what do we have here? 2 forests, a swamp, a conduit pylon, shoot the sheriff, Seraphic Steed, and Outcaster Greenblade. Looks like a fabulous hand. Let's go with the pile. It's so unlikely that I find a plains here. All right, we found a playable 2-drop here. Happy about that. I can even, I keep wanting to say crew, but you know what I mean. I can saddle it turn 3 because I have a desert in play. Vault Plunderer. Okay. Although it's interesting, I think I just play the steed here instead, right? If we hit 2 creatures here, that'd be pretty nice. We did not. I don't want to trade Stubborn Barrowfiend for Vault Plunderer. And additionally, I mean, it's super likely that they have a way to kill the steed, but if they don't, then we can play the green blade and then saddle the steed and attack. And we have several ways to get the steed back. That is an aggressive attack. Oh my goodness, they actually didn't have something. Wow, hold on. Hold the phone. Well, sadly, I can't saddle this. I mean, I can, but then I just lose my steed. So I suppose it's better to just saddle this up. I mean, I can't imagine I'm not casting the green blade this turn, so let's go ahead and get our desert. And although I'm going to play the green-white desert still, let's go ahead and saddle here. All right, so that's a 4/4, so that can attack. And then let's play the green-white desert just because I have white cards. What's the other white card I had? I mean, I don't know. I had a bunch of white cards. I can play Consuming Ashes for 5 mana next turn. Or I can use Shoot the Sheriff. Green Blade getting in the way there. We'll see what happens. Satoru! 2 planes available. Huh. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I have Shoot the Sheriff available. I kind of want to... It's kind of weird, though. I kind of want to play the Paladin just because it hits so hard. But if I do, then I can't really attack with anything else. But maybe that's fine. This is a 4/4? All right, that's fine. All right, Fierce Retribution there, and then let's just go ahead and play the Spinewoods Paladin. So it can attack next turn. I guess they're splashing Satoru. They're plotting something here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo! Yeah, I guess I can take both. Selvala seems nice. It's a lot of damage. Although, with Rictus Robber, if they have a removal spell here, they're going to be able to definitely stabilize. Tyrant Scorn, yeah. Tyrant Scorn into Rictus Robber, into drawing a card plus a 2/2 is an incredible turnaround. We can play Selvala and still have Shoot the Sheriff available. They chose not to mount. Makes sense, okay. All right, what do I want to do? 3 mana available. I guess it's just let's just upgrade our steed. Huh. Haven Interrupter is certainly good. Well, we'll just play it next turn. If I attack with this, they'll block with the Rictus Robber. Yeah, I guess I just don't have an attack I like. They get to attack me back for so much more if I do. Outlaw Stitcher, okay. It's getting kind of scary, not gonna lie. Can I kill anything? I can kill the sheep. Alright. I think this should do it. Yeah, and then we can murder the 2/2. Boom. Trample. Bam. I don't know why words didn't come out of my mouth while I was trying to plan everything. I was just kind of stumbling my way through that turn sequence. I do apologize. I need to be better than this. I have high standards. All right, 2-1 though. Let's keep it going. They had a really solid deck. Really powerful spells, but we were able to push through. And let's keep this going. Going up against Kenrick, rank 266. So lots of Mythic gamers here. Everybody getting a good sense for the format. Keeping. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. We have 15 lands and a Hard Bristle Bandit we can draw, but this hand, if we can just draw one land with double Patient Naturalist, double Forest, double Patient Naturalist. I believe. No, okay. That was one draw. We're on the play. We can... ooh. Okay. It was a Forest, but it's okay. Patient Naturalist. Wow, we whiffed? That's insane. That's really unfortunate. I mean, the ramp might not be terrible, actually, but early on, you'd rather just have the lands. I can shoot the Sheriff on that one. Let's go get the Swamp. I'm going to wait, though, until they kind of use up their mana. Outlaw Stitcher. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill this Prairie Dog. It still uses my planes, and the next turn I can just play Shepherd of the Clouds here. And what do I get back? The Stubborn Burrow Fiend attacks pretty hard. Seraphic Steed is also interesting, obviously. But I just don't know if it's really going to be able to connect. Whereas the Stubborn Burrow Fiend just threatens to do lots and lots of damage. You know what's funny is I'm actually gonna go with the Burrow Fiend here. I just think it's more likely that I'll be able to attack with it. I don't know if I want to trade a zombie with a Patient Naturalist, but... Okay, it looks like they have a... Shifting Gryph, huh? Could use an extra black source. I suppose we did use that treasure to kill the Prairie Dog. I just wanted to use my mana well. Oh, I should have milled myself. Oh my gosh. You know, it's just like a weird play pattern and you're just not used to it. I 100% should have milled myself. Yep. Has every opponent we played just been like some 17 color grindy mid-range deck? Is this like the end of MKM draft? It's kind of what everybody was doing back then. Yeah, Forest is like literally the worst card we can draw. And we've drawn 6 of them. All right, like a desert, a swamp. Oh man. All right, we have a River Beaver that can attack for a lot. Looks like they're also somewhat flooded, but this 4/3 is beating the crap out of us. Desperate Bloodseeker, okay. Target themselves. Okay. What is your last card? Oh, it's some kind of recursive card? No. Come on! Ugh. All right. Let's hope you missed. Come on. Come on, Swamp. Or does Dance of the Tumbleweeds put a land to play untapped? Oh, what is this? Oh, is it the 5 mana card that gets something back? Yeah. All right. So this is puts a 6/6 into play? Oh, 4/4, okay. All right, now we need a swamp to kill this, and if we don't, then we lose, and we lose. All right, well. Yeah, that was a good... I mean, look, we have a 3-color mana base. Sometimes you're just going to get punished for that, but that's definitely a very frustrating way to lose, where I suppose I just shouldn't have used that treasure. I just thought that there was a really high chance that I'll be able to find a second black source at some point, and just only drawing the forest to basically make it so I can't cast my spells made it really tough. Okay, 2-2. We have lots of winning to do. Our hands have been okay. 2 lands, Dance of the Tumbleweeds. I guess I'll keep. We just keep getting these really weird hands. Just like 2 lands plus like a ramp or mana card. And I'm going to keep it again here. Razzle Dazzler, okay. Given that Drew did that land, I actually just want to curve out. If I draw a couple more lands, I can just play Dance of the Tumbleweeds for more. So given, I think I'd rather just be able to curve out here. Turn 3 Commando, turn 4 Beaver. I can dance and then play Throw from the Saddle if I really need to. Beaver. And Outcaster Greenblade is not outrageously sized yet, which is good. Interesting. They have 3 mana available. I don't know what they can have here. What you got? Sure. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to Patient Naturalist and try to hit a land. And then plot this. Okay, that's good. We hit a land. Just feels too rough not to attack there, but maybe I'm supposed to not attack. I mean, I got the trick out of their hand and I still put a counter on the commando. And we do have back for more here. If we can find a black source to get the beaver back into play for a fight. But look at this, they just keep passing. What am I to do? Land? All right. Let's see if they have a counter. They sure did. All right. Well, I guess we can attack here. I mean, it was just a cancel. It wasn't too bad. But we can't... It does make it so that casting back for more is a lot more difficult here. We did draw a Hard Bristle Bandit, which is nice. I guess I could... Well, no, they could have blocked with the Outcast or Greenblade. All right, well, we have a pretty decent board. Hard Bristle Bandit does give us an extra black source here. This allows us to cast back for more to get back the Giant Beaver to fight something for 4 damage. They keep keeping up mana, though, but I feel like they're kind of in an instance here where they have to... Yeah. So they have... This is for white mana. Desert's Dew, I think I'll keep. All right, let's do that. Attack, attack, attack. I mean, the Rattleback Apothecary can kind of get them back into the game, which is kind of why I used the removal spell there. Naked Rictus Robber is totally fine. How do we want to go about this, though? Maybe we lead things off with the Desert's Dew on the Rictus Robber? Let's kill the crab, too. Why not? Boom. Just use our removal spells. Okay, at least if we lose, it's a 3-3, right? At least if we lose, it's a 3-3. We broke even. Obviously, we want to keep winning our matches, but this is not the ideal start that we've seen in a lot of our previous drafts. Alrighty, 3-2 on the play. Ooh, this hand is nice. I don't think I'm going to run out the pylons just yet. Kind of like if I draw a land next turn, then maybe I don't want to land, etc. But right now, I'm just kind of open to drawing anything. So I feel like the value of the Surveil is lower, right? If I want to land, it's good. If I want to spell, it's also fine. I don't think we want this. I'll play the Steed. It's going to scare them a fair amount. And it's got lifelink, which is nice. There's a decent chance whatever 3-drop they play, it won't be able to deal with the, block this. And like I said, I kind of want to, if I can afford to do it, I would rather play the Dance of the Tumbleweeds for 6. Trashed. Oh, just to draw 2 cards? Okay. All right, let's play the Naturalist here. Got a Forest back. Play the Forest and attack. Next turn, if they don't play something, we can saddle it up. Or, I mean, no matter what, we're playing Cactarantula next turn. And if they kill the Steed, I don't really care. Like, if they kill the Steed, they kill the Steed. But we still get to kill Cactarantula, and we have 2 good removal spells in our hand, and a potential 6-mana 7/7 that gets us a land, so... Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? I mean, to be fair, they're probably going to kill the Seraphic Steed, but... Show me what you got. I got a 3/3. Did they just not have a removal spell? Maybe, okay, they have to have a combat trick then. Wait, this doesn't work though. It's got first strike. All right, well this game this game is just over. It is just over. All right, we got 4. Number 35. Can we make it 5? Let's hope. Getting a slightly better mana draws now than from the beginning. Four and two. We are on the play. We have 4 lands and 3 spells. I will keep. Do I want to lead with the... I think I want to... This time I want to lead with the pylons just because I don't want lands. So we'll bottom that plains. Although leading with Creosote Heath would have also been pretty good. It's okay. Let's plot this, but I'm not going to play it turn 3. I'm probably going to play it turn 4 with the Beaver. But I do love me a Conduit Pylons. Emergent Haunting. Okay. Ooh, Patient Naturalist. I guess we'll just play that out. Especially with this back for more, if we mill something big. Okay, that's a Selvala. I will accept. Spring Splasher. Not a good card. Not the best card, I'm just going to say. All right, let's play Beaver. Outcaster, and then we drew Stubborn Burrow Fiend, which is... Oh, and then we drew Shoot the Sheriff. All right. Good turn. Good turn. Next turn, we can double spell. What is a creature type? Like, if they pass and make this a 3/3 flyer, I can certainly kill that. Okay. Great feeling if they have to spend a turn to do this. Another Spring Splasher. Okay. They better be going hard on committing crimes, is all I'm going to say. What's the best way to do this? I'm kind of interested in pumping this Stubborn Burrow Fiend, I guess. I don't know if that was better than using Shoot the Sheriff, to be honest. I really don't know. And then let's saddle this up too. Okay, we milled 2 lands away. I kind of just wanted to hit creatures. We have 1 creature in the yard. This is a lot of power and toughness on the battlefield, along with a back for more for something that they play. All right. We were, in fact, the Seattle Beefmaster. Okay. Now we have 5 wins. That's like a respectable win total, right? That's a respectable win total. But 6 is good. And 7, well, 7 is great. Can we hit 6? Oh, okay, another solid hand here. 2 removal spells, Stubborn Burrow Fiend, Beastbound Outcaster, Forest Swamp, and a green-white desert. 100% keeping this one. Our opponent leading with Festering Gulch here. We will start things off with Creosote Heath. Now, if I don't find a 4-power creature, I'm probably just playing out this Beastbound Outcaster. Oh, look at this. Desert into Anklebiter Desert. GG. Alright, well, we drew Outcaster Greenblade, which is phenomenal. But Anklebiter does make it so that my Stubborn Burrow Fiend can't really attack. Here, we have all the colors that we need. So I think I'm going to get the Conduit Pylons for the Surveil, just because we don't want to draw lands. I am going to fill up my graveyard just because I think my deck's already kind of interested in doing that. I feel like we just hit throw from the saddle every single time. Just kind of want to throw it out there. Also, making this a 4-power creature is in my best interest with the Beastbound Outcaster. What did they plot? Loan Shark. Okay. All right, let's go Conduit Pylons. That is a decent creature. So I think I'm just going to keep this. And what is this, a rogue? Let's shoot the sheriff. I think Desert Stew is just going to kill everything that I want. And let's attack. And we have another hard removal spell in the Consuming Ashes anyways. Yeah, I don't know if I should have kept this. How aggressive do we want to be, right? But like, how can you say no to a 5/5? This Loan Shark will be kind of annoying though. Blood Hustler into Loan Shark. What are you splashing? I guess everybody just plays every color. I guess it's the Loan Shark. Like, there are certain cards, like Removal Spell. Okay, here's what I'm just going to go on a minute. Like, if you want to play, there are certain cards you should splash, right? The cards that you should be looking to splash are things that are good at any point in the game, like removal spells. What are you splashing here? Clearly, they're a green-black base. You don't play Blood Hustler if you're not green. I guess it's, I mean, it has to be the Loan Shark. All right. Well, I think it's just Commando. And then we wait. And I don't want to deck myself here. I don't want to mill myself because I want to keep the 3/4 back on defense here. They actually have a decent board at this point where I do need to respect their attack. It feels like a skullduggery, I guess. I mean, you don't attack like this unless you have some way to completely blow me out. So good luck doing that when I have Consuming Ashes plus Desert's Dew available. All right, well, we're certainly going to kill that. They're probably going to get another Desert here to pump the Blood Hustler. It's going to be a 7/7. All right, so some really, really, really good turns for them. But hopefully we can get them back here. Ooh. Our own Dancing with Tumbleweeds. Huh. I'm going to pass here. The thing is, the way that they attacked is telling me that they had some kind of a trick. And so I want to be able to get them back. Now, if they have double trick, obviously that's really bad. But this Blood Hustler getting kind of out of hand. So we'll block like this. And basically, this is just a situation where it's like, all right, who's going to blink first? Right? If you have two removal spells, sure, that's a bad beat. But if they have a removal spell, then we just get them, right? So they had Skullduggery. We do this. Put this on the bottom. Draw the Selvala. Boom. And I did say it did kind of feel like Skullduggery, so... now what do we want to do? How many creatures in our yard? Nothing? Well, certainly playing this. I kind of want to get the Blood Hustler off the battlefield now. They're going to drain me here, and in response, I'm going to kill it. All right. The next turn, we're going to get in for a big attack. We can dance into Tumbleweeds, go get the red-green desert, make a 7/7, turn this into a 4/5. Oh, I should have... I keep forgetting on the Stubborn Burrow Fiend. It's actually really frustrating. I should not be making that type of mistake at this point in the format, right? Like, I'm just interested in having this grow, fill up my graveyard. There's just a lot of reasons for me to activate the Stubborn Burrow Fiend, and I'm just not doing it. The thing is, I can afford to do it here, too, because I have so many creatures. Warner Surprise. All right, so they're going to try to drain me out, so let's try to... close this out. This thing adds so much mana. I just realized I can Pest Infestation for a gazillion. And I don't really think this is going to be a great attack. I mean, alternatively, I can just play Dance into Tumbleweeds and then Pest Infestation for 1,000,000 the turn after. Right now, it taps for 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Yeah, let's just Tumbleweeds. And then we have... we hit a creature! Yay! I'm okay with weird double blocks here. I just want to clear the board. And if creatures die, then my Stubborn Burrow Fiend gets in for a lot. So we have an 8, a 4, a 3, and a 2. Oh, Badlands Revival is quite nice. Okay. No, that's super good. They should have returned the Loan Shark to their... They put the Loan Shark in play. I guess they didn't have the mana. Right. Anyways, is it time? Is it time? If I play this, I have less... Well, I think I'm going to play this. It puts a 1-drop into play, too. Okay. And then how many creatures do I have? 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will also get bigger. It's a 7/7. Okay. And then green 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can do this for 10. Oops, that's not what I wanted. 5. I can do this for 5. Did I not do this for 5? I am not thinking. Here we go. Okay. And let's just attack with everything that we can. Happy trading everything away. All right, they're at 7, and we have a good jabillion. We have a jabillion creatures because of Pest Infestation and Selvala. Even if they kill Pest Selvala, we'll be fine. They can drain us. That's fine. They're just going to be dead here, unless for 1 mana they they even paid the mana here. It's all over. Pest Infestation plus Selvala. It's almost like, again, this draft deck, it's like deja vu. It's like we're just running back the exact same deck. Ooh, they have a Colossal Rattleworm in their deck too. All the colors. All of them. Okay, 6 wins. 6 wins. Playing for the trophy. Can we get another trophy and add it to our mantle? Like I said, definitely getting some really good draws here. Definitely getting some really good draws. Okie dokie. We have 4 lands, Dance of the Tumbleweeds, Outcaster Greenblade, and Shoot the Sheriff. So certainly keeping this, and with this being kind of a very mana heavy hand, right? 4 lands plus Outcaster Greenblade. Definitely can wait on Dance of the Tumbleweeds here. Turn 3 Greenblade for... Again, with all the mana that we have, probably just, instead of the Creosote Heath, I think I'm going to go ahead and get the a Conduit Pylon just for the Surveil. All right, we're playing against a red-black mercenary deck. 1-drop into Treasure Drop. Man, our Shoot the Sheriff is going to be so bad. All right, Outcaster Greenblade here for a Conduit Pylons. Man, what do we keep? A 4-lander, and we drew back-to-back lands? Not ideal, friends. Not ideal. If they kill this, we just have nothing. Don't kill my Greenblade. Please play like a Raven of Fell Omens. Come on, anything. Anything. No, they killed it. I'm out of gas. I need a River Beaver. Oh, they didn't attack me. That's actually good for me. Oh, we drew a throw from the set. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in for that. I am in for that. I can go Seraphic Steed, throw from the saddle. That's not bad. Go Forest, and then I'll have a 3/3 flying lifelinker, and it gets me some life back. Presumably, they're going to play something big here because they got a treasure instead of attacking me. Yes! Die! Okay, what is this? They get a Nox. Okay. All right, well, that was our turn. We have a 3/3 flying, 3/3 first strike lifelinker that they have to kill. And then we have this Dance of the Tumbleweeds as kind of our final stand. It's all we have left. Would love a Shepherd. Back for more. Back for more is just okay. Lively Dirge. Oh, getting back Bruce Tarl. Oh, wait, what just happened? They have a Gissa? Excuse me? They have a treasure? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, if there's a way for us to die, I guess this is the way it goes. This is how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, I mean, it has double strike. But mine has first strike, so they don't. It's not actually a great block for them. I mean, they can kill my Seraphic Steed if they really want, but I would be like, I would eat the Bruce Tarl or something. Yep, and I think it is my responsibility here to kill a Bruce Tarl. We still have a 3/3 flyer and a 7/7, and that needs to go all the way. Because, of course, they can slam Gissa here, and if they commit any crime, it's just over. Removal spell! We need a removal spell so badly! Please! No! Well, hey, I will say this. I have yet to see Gissa do her thing. So now we're gonna get to see it. Maybe they just have, in their red-black deck, missing land drops, maybe they have no crimes to commit. Maybe. Maybe we live in that world. I would like to live in that world. Sure wish I had that throw from the saddle back. This is a Warlock. Shoot the Sheriff wouldn't have done it. No! Throw from the saddle, make 2 3/3s. At least they come into play tapped. Wow, this is an aggressive attack. Oh. They don't have any way to sack this. I guess they chump this. Man, what if I had any removal spell, they just die? How can they do that? Should have kept the Ox back. Unless they... Is there something you can do for 1 red? It's so ridiculous. That was so and we drew a land, of course. Well, this is not lethal, so I mean we definitely needed some kind of action spell that turn. I'm just going to say. Oh man. Okay. Well, we have this flyer. Do we have a way to give it +2/+2? That doesn't do anything. Can they commit a crime? Can they even attack me? Oh man. Okay, Giss attacks because she's not gonna block. Come on, deck! Oh! Please! So Ox goes on 7/7. Double Zombies goes on my 5/4. Oh, they have Menace too? Yeah, they can't even be blocked, really, so. Alright, well. We're out of lands here. We're out of lands. I feel like Genghis Khan. I've conquered all the lands. All of them. How many lands do I have left in my deck? 6. I have 6. My opponent said good game. Is that me or them? I don't know. I don't know who it's good game for. Okay. Are they going to target themselves? Target me? Okay. I'm at 2. Are we going to win? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we somehow beat the Gissa. They couldn't commit the crimes. And we cracked the top 20. Woo! Cheon, touchdown. Unbelievable. Wow. That was an unexpected victory there at the end. I thought for sure when they went Bruce Tarl, get Bruce Tarl back, cast Gissa, and us with 11 lands. I just didn't think we'd get there, but our opponent, I guess, was stuck on 4 lands and couldn't find a way to commit more crimes just with like removal spells in their black-red deck. So that was very bizarre, but hey, I'll take it. I will take it. So this was the deck. It was a weird draft because green was extremely open, and that hasn't really been the case for me in this format over the past, 4 days or so. After the first couple of days, everybody realized, holy cow, green is busted, right? So you don't see that many green cards anymore, but green was flowing here, and then we just kind of took whatever removal spells we saw in addition to what we had for the green. So excellent removal here. Desert Stew, Shoot the Sheriff, Double Throw from the Saddle, Consuming Ashes, right? So that's 5 good removal spells with the back for more. Pest Infestation, which was amazing, right? Pest Infestation for 10, GG. And then some other removal spells. Dance of the Tumbleweeds just for the mana fixing. We had a really, really solid curve, right? And it was really hard for us to kind of miss on lands. We have 17 lands, Hard Bristle Bandit, a double Patient Naturalist, and an Outcaster Greenblade, and a Dance of the Tumbleweed. So just a really, really smooth deck. Not only that, we had power, right? We had Aloe Alchemist, this card's great. Beastbond Outcaster is a premier uncommon. Seraphic Steed, Selvala, and Shepherd of the Clouds as incredible, incredible splashes. And just a solid curve on top of that with an okay mana base, with a pretty decent mana base. So there you have it. 7-2, another trophy. Feels good to get that trophy again after that last one. And hopefully we can keep it going. So now we're sitting at rank number 27. Hopefully we can continue that upward trend and maybe hit number 23. Channel our inner Michael Jordan and hit number 23. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Feel free to hit the like or subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed the content and wanted to support the channel in another way, I do have a Patreon channel. The link to the Patreon is in the description below. Shout out to all the current patrons. Really do appreciate your support. The number one thing, if you join the Patreon, is you get access to the Discord. And the Discord, I think, if you're looking to improve your game, one of the best places to be. So much chatter, people talking about what to take. We have a channel for draft logs. We have a channel for what's the pick. We have trophy pick channel, all kinds of stuff. I think you'd be getting a lot of value if you just sign up and enter the Patreon and get into that Discord. Anyways, thanks again. I'll see you tomorrow.